Don, we have some major issues here. There is so much neglect happening in your bar that I saw in 5 minutes. How often do you rotate your beers?
Not very often.
Right, because at the bottom of the cooler, I found 2 beers that are fully rusted. Are you just stocking on top of the old beer? There should be a system of rotation.
Clearly, we don't serve those beers. I mean,
So you know it's a problem.
Absolutely.
Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for making sure the bar is clean?
How is this a hard question? You come in here every day. This is where you work. If I get behind my bar and it's slightly sticky, I clean it because I don't want to work like that. Take some pride in where you work. This sink area is disgusting. Even where you're just leaving your drying rack, like this is the surface you're putting it on.
There's no excuse. I can't. We're not on the same page.
So what you're saying to me is, John, yeah, I know better. I just chose not to do it. Is that what you're saying?
If I come in and do it on my shifts and it's not being delegated by them, then it's going to confuse everything, and it just isn't.
So you're a partner when you want to be. You're standing at your own bar last night drinking. It's overpouring. He's giving it away.
You let me down.
And then at the end, he leaves and doesn't even care to clean them. Now, none of those are mistakes. It's not like you're running this from another city. When did you stop caring?
Probably when we had, you know, consecutive quarters with losses. It just kind of beat me up.
So you come here, you don't walk through, you don't give it. You go home, you stare your wife in the face, and you say, I lost 6,500 again, honey. Is that the deal?
Apparently it is. It's inexcusable, and I'm willing to change.
Why today will you change when last month you had no issues?
I haven't given any reason to believe that.
The root of the failure here is within you, because you know better. Has anybody ever said to you, girls, you're supposed to wipe this stuff down? Here's a chemical you use to clean this. No. How is the bar gonna get clean? By an act of God?
It's not just a week or two of neglect. This is years of buildup. Every surface back here is sticky, has a film on it. When the bacteria is built up this much, it's gonna be all over you. I need to wash my hands.
Chef?
Yes.
I just have to note this. What is sitting here at room temperature?
Chicken. You can
That's
smell.
raw chicken.
I'll bet it's not in the danger zone yet.
What temperature is that?
57.2.
57 degrees. Chicken should never be over 40 degrees. What temperature is this, Steve?
68.7 degrees.
Throw it out. Good job, chef.
Look at it. Is there any mold on the inside of this walk-in?
I don't think so, no.
You don't think so?
Look at the mold all over the floor.
There's 3 significant areas of mold.
Oh!
This isn't healthy for you.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Toxic black mold is rare but dangerous. These molds damage vital parts of the human body, including the lungs and immune system, and are potentially fatal. Because toxic mold can spread easily through air vents, any infestations found in one area of the bar can render the entire building unsafe.
What's this walk-in? Oh, me. No way! This is a forest.
Oh!
Dude, you got mushrooms growing in your walk-in.
Spores. They have their own unique smell. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in.
Look at this!
Oh my God.
Get the out of here! Get the out of here! This is unbelievable!
Dude.
Chef Steve, let's leave. I gotta have this tested. If this is black mold, we are all in trouble. I'm out of here. This place is dangerous, for Christ's sakes. Nobody eats this frickin' food.
Hi guys,
Hi, good, how are you?
here's your beer list, and back of it is your food list, okay?
Thank you.
I've never seen so much empty space in a bar in my life. Or a bar where I felt like I had to whisper. Yeah, seriously, right?
Do you brew your own beer here?
No, we don't.
You don't, so you're not a brew house.
Right.
Because you're called a brewing company. I'm trying to figure this out. How many beers do you actually have?
I believe offhand, I'm just counting right now. 18.
The sign says you have 100.
Right, right.
Give me one of those for now.
Okay.
We'll see if it's cold and if it's right. Is that the way a beer should look when you serve it? You didn't pour the beer correctly because it has no head on it.
Most of the flavor comes from the head of a beer, but the glass is so dirty that the head wouldn't formulate in the first place. So let's see if you can pour me one correctly. Try it again.
Wow. All right, let's try round 2.
That's more like it.
You all right?
Oh my God. My first beer in there was really nasty and bitter. It was kind of a no-win situation in the liquor department there.
Something has to be wrong with their draft beer system. This bar's all about beer, so I brought in just the right expert.
See what you get out. Got some brown stuff on that one there.
And you can
this
smell
is
it.
symptomatic of the lines not being clean.
Every beer distributor cleans their lines where their beer is at.
Do you know when your lines were clean last?
They were clean Monday.
They were clean Monday?
No way. Is that clean?
No.
You don't verify anything. You can't even get 2 inches of chrome clean. I see now why you want to sell the place. Let's go see the beer cooler. Last night, Maria spit out her beer, and the customers are saying that it's flat. So today, I want Neil to go through the beer system top to bottom.
Look at that. That's mold. White, bloomy mold. All that stuff's going right into your beer lines. Is anybody even checking on this? I mean, you got to validate this stuff. There's obvious signs of neglect in the system. There's mold growing down there. Richard needs to learn more about his draft system in order to serve the best beer he possibly can.
We got a lot of work to do. We got to have to replace some of these lines and rotate kegs, of course. Let's go up to the kitchen, okay?
The first impression that I had actually hit my nose. I could smell the fact that they hadn't cleaned.
So when I come in here and I can do this is actually mold that starts to build on the outside of here.
So what is this?
It's just flour cajun for our pickles.
Okay, so do you guys think maybe that would be mushrooms from November 29th?
Would you want to eat out of that?
No. This is bacteria. This is a 5-minute project at the end of a shift. Inside of the reach-ins, there's a fan. When that fan blows around, it blows all of those spores all over the inside of the reach-ins. Dirty, disgusting. This is your laziness. That's grease. Look at this. This is off of your back walls, man. This is why your kitchen smells.
Scott, I want to ask you a question. Do you think he's a good employee?
He's got passion.
Passion for what?
Putting out a good product.
Really?
Yes.
On that grill? Is that passion? Do you have pride?
Yes, sir.
Bull. This kitchen was disgusting. The fryer was filthy. There was thick grease all over the walls. Billy's not a great employee. He's a lazy slob. You make a conscious choice to say, it. I'm not going to clean that. I'm going to leave instead.
I don't care how good you are. I'd fire him right now.
I got the right guy here. I promise.
I'm not sure of that. Billy, when I come back here, I want to see this place clean. I suggest you clean this place all night. And if you don't change your choices, you're not going to work here anymore.
In that drink, it had something black in it.
Look.
Oh, okay.
There's something floating in there.
They need to figure out what is floating in there and where it's coming from.
She said there was something floating in her Sprite. That's fine.
They're just going to make another one and just pretend that it didn't happen?
Ugh.
What the hell's that? Ooh, I don't know what that is.
What are they yelling
So there's
about?
2 drinks, there's something floating. Now, one was a soft drink from the gun.
Yeah.
This is not from the gun at all.
No. If something's in a soda and his drink, it's probably coming from where they scoop the ice from.
So it would contaminate everything now. Let's go in and find it. Who's had a black speck in their drink? Anybody have a black speck in your drink? Has anybody said that to you tonight? That there's something in my drink?
Yes.
Has it happened other times?
With people with stuff in their drinks, yes.
And what did you do about it, Liz?
I just got ice and I didn't see anything.
If you have something in your drink, and you have something in your drink, and you have something in your drink, then there's some bacteria or bugs or something in this place. I want to find out what the hell it is, Phil.
Where do you get your ice from, is my question.
Ice machine back here.
Okay, let's go take a look at that, John. This is where the ice is made, is in this little block right here. Holy. Oh my God. Oh.
I've
Look
never
at this.
cleaned the ice machine.
You see all that water? Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
You think your customers, if they knew about this, would they want to be drinking anything in here?
I don't want to drink out of that. Absolutely not.
This is what your guests are drinking right now. Every single time that they're in here, they're drinking this.
Come with me.
This is what's inside the ice machine. Look at it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Here you go, Liz. This is for you.
It's gross.
Get all the ice out and clean it. Kim, you manage her because she obviously can't manage herself. This place is a hole. So I'm closing your frickin' bar. No more tabs, no more smoking behind the bar, no more disrespecting her father's legacy. That is over. And when you do your job, I'll come back and save your ass. The cakewalk is over.
Now that Jason is humbled up, it's time to hold him accountable. He's gonna learn what responsibility is. Here's the deal. He gets complete authority over this building for the next 24 hours.
Got it.
You're a bar back.
Okay.
You work for him.
Okay.
You don't question anything.
Understood.
He tells you to sweep the floor, what do you do?
Sweep the floor.
That's the deal. What you think, what you feel means nothing to me, just like it meant nothing to you how they felt. All I care about is him delivering for you.
Understood.
So you ready to go to work?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay. I brought you the best. Mia, come on in. Mia is one of the greatest mixologists when it comes to speed and production.
Jason?
Yes, ma'am.
Bar back. Show me your ice room.
This is gonna be interesting. I don't think he's ever iced a bin here, ever.
Okay, so fill me up.
I don't think he's gonna know what to do.
What's this deal up here?
This is the
filtration?
Yeah.
Okay. Just scoot around me. I just want to check that out.
I don't think he has a clue what he's doing.
Oh my God. Look at this.
Rust.
Rust? That's freaking mold. Oh my God. No, 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 no. This is in all of your ice. We can't make drinks with this.
God. Oh God.
What's wrong? Oh my God. It's covered in molds. This is absolutely disgusting.
It's caked on.
Oh God.
This is your ice.
That is on all of your ice.
That's from the actual unit that the ice falls through. You think I'm gonna serve drinks with this? No. Matter of fact, here. Wear some since you own it. There you go. There's your badge of honor.
You want the prime dip?
Yeah, that's prime rib dip. That's what she was recommending. Okay, yeah, it's really good here.
I'd like the half rack of ribs.
Half rack? Okay.
So, John, I'm just a little confused about Reva.
She's not helping anything.
No.
So either she doesn't know me or she doesn't care.
Exactly.
She almost seems a little intimidated. Okay, so these are the ribs. When were these made?
My goodness.
What is the date on these?
These are like petrified. No date, no label.
Is that mold on those ribs?
Ew!
That is so scary.
They're like boiled.
That's a silverware caddy. That is a utensil holder. There's meat in there.
Oh, that's the prime rib.
Oh, God. Oh, that is disgusting.
Chef, he can't eat this food.
That is not servable at all.
So we need to find out when that was made. We can't let Justin eat this food. Go in, find out when this is made. Stop this, okay?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, come here. Come with me. Bring those here. Hey, I'm one of John's experts, and we were just watching you. Hold on, keep that right there, huh? Excuse me for 1 second.
Oh my God!
What is this? You know this is here, and you're serving this shit? Are you kidding me?
I haven't been to work in 3 days, okay?
I mean, Mike doesn't even understand what the hell Jason is saying.
What are you?
Look at this. I want Reva to see this.
Okay.
She's the one who needs to see this. I'll be back.
All right.
Congratulations. You're the worst cook I've ever worked with.
You, bitch-ass motherfucker.
don't we all take a quick peek in the kitchen?
Okay.
Let's see what's going on in there. Much better.
We took all these out, completely out, and cleaned the walls.
This is a good start. You agree?
I agree.
You can breathe in this room now.
Yes.
Well, man, let's take a walk through real quick.
We stayed till the wee hours last night. The staff was incredible and was happy to have Jon come in and see the work we put in.
Come on in. It stunk when I stood here before. Now it doesn't. Cool. What is this? Okay, we got a serious problem here, guys. Oh! Look at that, going up the whole damn wall! Your building is coming down in front of us, for Christ's sakes. Just when I thought we were clean, all ready to train, whammo, I get hit with something else. Now we have another roadblock. We gotta leave the building. Let's get an exterminator in here. Let me get this assessed, and let's see what the hell we can do about this, guys. This is a huge problem. This bar is infested with ants. I have to call an exterminator, see if I can solve it, and if I can even train inside. What do we got?
Argentina ants. So they're foraging. They're just trying to invade the bar. So we gotta go ahead and treat the exterior.
Okay.
And then treat the interior.
No issues selling food in here once you guys are done? You can get this under control, it's safe?
Everything will be safe.
Okay, good news. Problem solved. Thank you, guys. Thankfully, I had a great exterminator come. We did eradicate the problem.
Done.
So I want to go to work, because tonight I still have to have a stress test. This is more of an aged fashion than an old fashion.
Hold on, wait, sure, hold on.
Hold on.
I know. I don't have a well. You see, if I had the well right here, I'll just at the eyes, you know?
Complained there wasn't a well here, but then brought everything to make it here, and now is having to run back and forth.
Excuse me? Coming through. All right, guys, sorry about that. Bad?
No balance in it.
That's just straight whiskey. Give it a taste. Tell me what you think, guys. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. What do you give it?
3 gets a smile.
So if I didn't get him to smile, he would have gotten a 1.
Man, so I made it with love.
You made it with love, but you still f***ed it up. You understand? I'd like you to go down to the well and make 3 old fashions properly down there, so now there's no frickin' excuses. It's all on you. I don't know what he's smiling about, to be honest with you. No. Because if that was me, I'd be pretty frickin' embarrassed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold it. 1,
2, 3.
Stop! Frickin' bugs in this bottle.
Just so you know. Oh my God.
Rob, come back here.
We've been closed for 3 months, guys.
Would everybody look in your glasses? Does anybody see bugs in their drink?
Oh my God.
That's my worst
What
nightmare.
else has them back here?
Bugs.
Anybody drinking this? Stop if you are. Look at all this. Check the other back bar. You guys are pouring from those.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
And a few of you got a few bugs with it. Yeah! There's no systems here. There's an old cash register, no POS system. There's 1 speed well, there isn't 2. I've seen what I need to see. I'm actually impressed. They served almost everybody in the room in a half hour till the bugs came out.
It's been a rough one, right? We have bugs in the bottles. We have no consistency. I think it's best we just shut it down now and get to work.
If I can have your attention, I want to thank everybody for coming out. As we do have some problems to fix, though. I want to welcome everybody back. We'll get this right. We'll be on point, even better than today. Bugs in the bottles, man. That was horrifying. That was absolutely horrifying. I'm embarrassed.
Hold the blood. Now I want to talk to the staff. I want to expose all the problems we had tonight, and I want to talk to Steve about the future of this bar. What do you think?
Biggest problem with today was the bugs, man. I'm ashamed about that.
You had plenty of time to check the bottles before opening, yet customers were drinking fruit flies all day.
What is the one thing I've been on you the whole time? What do we do every week in this building?
Check the bottles.
Check the bottles. So we've been closed, and it's not an excuse, and I should know better.
Operationally, other than that, what do you think?
Well, you know, Louis, he knows how to make an old-fashioned. He choked.
It's not the first time Louis choked, is it?
No, it's not.
Look at this place. There are bugs everywhere. I seen bugs or 2 in kitchens, brother. You got bugs underneath. You got colonies of bugs underneath. Hands with wings, bro. You got bugs everywhere, bro. Bugs. by the tools that you use to feed people.
I didn't even notice them.
You didn't notice them?
See how trash this kitchen is, man?
Bro, do you see bugs right here?
Yeah, I see them now.
Okay, you're making people sick, but you don't give a damn.
I do.
No.
That's
Here,
crazy.
allow me. Let me scrape them all together.
I see him. I see him. That's
That pan was sitting over there with all of the utensils on it. So he picked up his tongs and worked off of this all night as you sat outside and smoked. Do you understand how pissed I am that you would serve this food to people?
I'm honestly appalled.
Do you understand how irresponsible that is, Rod?
Yeah.
Do you want to get people sick?
No.
What are you doing, man?
I didn't see it.
So here's the deal. I will save your ass, and I will dig you out of the hole that you dug yourself into, but I will not work in this kitchen. So guess what you're doing all night?
I don't know.
You're cleaning your damn kitchen. There better not be one ant here in the morning. He is a disgrace to our industry. Clean your damn kitchen. Let's get out of here, Vic. Rod, let's go. What do you see?
John, besides all the clutter back here, what pisses me off the most, can you do me a favor and look into these bottles for me and tell me that you're serving your guest bugs?
What?
They're floating around. We can get a flashlight.
You're not lying.
No, I'm not lying. That's ridiculous.
This is foul. It's bad. It's disgusting, and you don't even know it.
I don't know that much about the bar business.
But you've been in it for 2 years. Stop drinking, stop partying, and start doing something.
Okay.
Jim, let's get out of here. This kitchen is infested with bugs, and so are the liquor bottles. Tonight, I expect Rod and the staff to clean this bar, so tomorrow I can train in it.
We proved that the town is working. The other bars are full.
Yeah.
We saw that he's empty.
Yep.
The question is, what can they do when they're full? Right. So we got about 100 people. We begged them to come.
Yep.
So are they going to seize it and make money, or are they going to totally blow it? So there we got owner, Mike. Look at him.
As an owner or manager, I don't understand how, like, if you're getting slammed, you're just still sitting there in the corner. You know, as an owner, you see that, you're in go mode.
There's Jen.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. My brain's fried right now.
Going out with Brian, the promotion manager. This is Michael. Michael's been here about 7 years.
Let me double check.
So, Jen now has 8 people at the bar. She's making drinks. How many at a time, Phil?
One.
So all these people are gonna wait.
Thanks so much.
The guy 8 drinks back is gonna wait 10 minutes or so for that drink.
I like your eye makeup. That's a really nice color.
I feel like she's carrying on a conversation with one person.
Oh, wow.
You have to be friendly, but you can't focus on one person for 15 minutes if your bar's slammed.
You gotta get while the getting's good right now.
She just dumped the drink into the shaker and dumped it back in the glass. There's no shaking it, there's no mixing.
So there's one of our recon girls, Giselle and Amy, went in there, and I gave them smartphones so they can take videos for us and really evaluate the business. There's Giselle.
Looks like a rat just came in through here and just like completely ate this couch. That is totally gum. So gross.
This bar is disgusting.
Everything's so dirty, and there's this rank smell of straight piss.
How do they expect to stand up to the competition if this place is such a hole?
Look at that guy right there swatting all the flies away.
If I was them, I'd be checking my drink for flies. Anytime you see them around, that's...
Oh, yeah. Oh, he just found a fruit fly in that drink.
And the owner is sitting right there listening to this. Does nothing about it.
What's the matter?
There's like 3 fruit flies. Can I have another one?
That's funny. That's totally funny.
Thank you.
There's only a couple in that. Oh my God, there really is.
Wow.
You made another drink with more fruit flies in it. Can I have another one? Sorry.
Sorry about that.
So I just ordered this drink, which they had to remake 3 times because of the fruit flies that were in it. Disgusting.
Look! You can actually see them.
I can't sit here and let these people drink this.
Yeah, that's gross.
I've got people drinking bugs and an owner that's not doing anything about it. I can't sit here and watch this.
Yeah.
They cannot consume any drinks.
They might get sick.
How you doing? Come on over here, guys. I want you to meet these girls.
What do you think of this place?
I wouldn't come back here.
Why?
3 margaritas, all had fruit flies.
So you didn't drink your drinks?
No.
Did you get another drink?
3 of them.
Did that have fruit flies in it?
All 3 of them.
They even gave you a second chance and you blew it. This is your future, man. And you walk around like an idiot and do nothing about it.
I've been busy just trying to, you know, keep things afloat.
You looked really busy tonight. You sat on your ass at the corner of the bar. You drank a beer. Let's go to the bar. Come on. Give me a bottle with some bugs in it. See the bugs in there?
Yes.
Drink it. Should he drink it? You let them drink it all night.
Whatever. Flies in a drink, you know, I'm sure I've had them before.
Nobody can drink anything in this bar. It is totally unsafe. Shut this bar down. Clean it up. It's gone. Let's go. Get out of here.
Don't serve anything. Don't serve anything.
I'm embarrassed. The fruit flies, it's disgusting, embarrassing. I think Mike dropped the ball on that. Hopefully Jon Taffer will wake Mike up.
All right, now it's time to drink, I guess.
What is the smell? It smells like cat piss in here.
It's cat piss. The owner loves the cat in here at night sometimes to kill the rat.
A bar that stinks from cat piss. That's my start on this bar. Why don't you make her a drink?
Sweet tea sour. Yeah, I can do that.
Is there something in that bottle? There's something. Wait. Come back here with that.
Oh, I told them about this already.
She turned that upside down and there's something floating around in there.
There's a cockroach in there. That's unacceptable.
She was gonna serve that to me.
Look at it, floating in there. How many other liquor bottles are like this?
At least
I've never
2.
seen one like that.
Do you have a mixing glass? Look at it. There's one of them. Look at that, guys. That's a roach.
That was disgusting. I'm out of here. I don't want to touch anything else or see anything else. I'm repulsed. You can't have that much filth and that many bugs in a place unless you just don't care.
How often do you see a roach?
Every day.
A few every day?
Probably.
Where do you see them? Do they walk across the bar?
Yep.
Yeah, we had them in our cash registers with our money.
When people ask about headhunters, they're like, oh, that bar that smells real bad? That's us.
And what does our owner say about this stuff?
Nothing.
I'd like to meet this guy. Where the hell is he?
How are you?
Steve, Jon Taffer.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure. Let's walk over here and talk for a minute.
Sure, let's go.
My wife orders a drink. The bottle's filled with a cockroach and bugs.
Wow.
The other liquor bottles are filled with bugs. The staff told me that they see cockroaches every day here. Been here for a day.
Cockroaches in bottles.
Let's go ask them.
Chloe?
Yes.
How often do you see cockroaches here?
About every day.
About every day. So your staff is pulling your liquor bottles. They're telling me there's roaches here every day. You don't see it? You don't know it?
Chloe, why don't you tell me about this? Why are you telling him that, but not me?
I've told you that we have a problem.
You own
which
this
is
place. You're supposed to know these things.
There are no bugs in the bottle.
Do you know this is happening or not? Yes or no? Do you know it?
Do I know what?
That there's bugs all over your bar.
There's bugs all over Austin. There's bugs all over America.
This is a college town. They don't want clean. It's not the culture. Austin doesn't like that. Is it a sterile, clean room environment? No, it's not. We're not in that business.
You came down here to tell me I have roaches in my bar?
I came here to fix your bar, but I can't fix a bar when I'm pouring cockroaches out of glasses, man. Come on.
I'm impressed. With all the experience and knowledge you have in the world, you got all the way here to tell me I have roaches in my bar? I'm astonished.
Really? Steve can't admit to anything. I tell him there's bugs in his drink, he says there's no bugs in the drink. This guy is filled with excuses and holds himself unaccountable for everything. That's gonna change. I know when I see it. They are there. Either you knew it and you didn't give it,
Are you gonna lower your
Or
voice and
you
talk like
fixed
a
it.
man?
No, because you're frustrating the hell out of me. And when I talk to idiots, I get loud. You live
I'm
amongst
shocked.
a mess of
I'm shocked.
cockroaches.
Shocked at your professionalism.
You know what
Crazy,
a professional
man.
is?
Yeah.
A professional is you don't serve bugs to your customers.
Maybe you're the biggest bug.
I'm responsible, even if Steve isn't. I've only got 5 days to fix this bar, and I think it's the worst bar I've ever seen. So I'm bringing my experts in right now, and we're going to work. Jesse's gonna walk the bar and see what other bugs and filth I haven't seen yet. And Joe's gonna come behind the bar with me, and we're gonna see what's going on back there.
There's mold everywhere in these ceilings. This place has never been cleaned. You see all that? That's all mold growing.
I never noticed.
Yeah. It's not connected to the ceiling, it's falling in your drinks.
That's right.
Which means you're drinking mold.
Let's show what happens when a moron defends failure. This is what happens.
Oh my God.
There's about 30 cockroaches in there. Look at that.
Seeing that many cockroaches was disgusting.
Look at this, guys. Those are bugs. Those are cockroaches.
He had people standing in the crowd looking at him with utter disgust, and he was still sitting there smiling and laughing, thinking it was a joke and that it was funny. It's not a joke. This is the livelihood of a good 10 to 15 people.
You need to get angry at this. You need to be embarrassed about this. Take accountability.
Jon Taffer flew off the handle about bugs, so we created a drink after him called the Bug Bomb.
I am gonna get on the phone and I am gonna fumigate this building tonight. You didn't have the balls to do it. I'm gonna. You didn't write the check. I'm gonna. Your employees, Joe, and you, Jesse, are not walking back in this building until we can do so safely. And you, my friend, are an After 35 years, I found it. This is the worst bar I have ever seen. I am gonna fix it, because this didn't. See you tomorrow.
Looks mean again.
Hey, guys. Only 3 days from now, guys, I have to open a new bar that you would be proud of, like the concept, and set us up to move forward. When there's bugs in my drink, I stop thinking about everything else. So I called in a professional yesterday. I want you to be as grossed out and angry at this as I am. Look at this, guys. This is during the exterminator's sprays last night. Just watch it. Here's what he wrote. That the conditions noted are a health hazard and a public danger. There was substantial fecal matter, egg casings, and mutilated roach carcasses.
That was a load of them. No wonder I'm always sick.
If I have cockroaches walking across our customers, you are all screwed.
If you see 1 or 2 cockroaches at a bar, you can bet there are thousands more. When there's a roach infestation, they emit a strong musk, which draws more roaches, forming massive colonies like the ones at Headhunters, inside the bar, under the stage, and behind the bamboo wall. Cockroaches don't just seem filthy, they are filthy and carry up to 30 different diseases, including salmonella and dysentery, which they can spread to glassware and countertops, leaving no visible signs of bacteria. With a roach-infested bar, even the glasses that seem clean are heavily contaminated.
This infestation, according to the professionals, came from at least 4.5 years of complete neglect.
This is Austin. Every bar I go to has roaches. We have staff that needs to do their job. They need to clean wells. It's in the job description, so now we know the source.
I took it seriously. You blew it off.
Did the best I could with our resources. It's not like I didn't do anything.
More and more
cleaning the bar since it's been open.
This is your fault. This is your neglect. Now, you guys were exposed to 30 different types of bacteria. You brought feces home to your apartment. You slept in your bed with them. How dare you? Risk your employees, risk your customers. I am gonna fix this. And if I have to run over you to do it, understand, Steve, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna get you a starting point that's clean, safe, and it starts right now. We have some cleaning to do. Come on in. I want you to look around at the bugs. I just want you guys to see the magnitude of this. There's thousands of carcasses. Now, Steve, you gonna have a drink?
That kid.
So it's okay if your customers consume it, but you won't. You see the point?
Yeah.
Throw out all these bottles. I can't save any of it. I want this place clean, and I want you doing it. I want you immersed in sludge.
Wow. My bar needs getting cleaned up. You guys are horrible.
Yeah, this isn't my job.
It is your job to
No,
clean
it's
the
not.
tree wells. Yes,
You know what? If you paid me, then it would be my job. But you don't. It would take me hours to clean this bar. Why the
wouldn't.
would I do that for you, Steve?
Because then you'd be a professional.
You're a piece of We don't get paid anything. We get paid tips, and that's it. So we have to come into work 2 hours early so we can clean the bar and stock it for free. And then we may or may not make $20.
Why don't you just leave then? You're not doing any good.
He's doing every good here.
You ain't doing here except bitching.
Then you should leave.
Why don't you leave?
Because you're the problem.
Your job's to clean the wells and the
My
bottles.
job is to serve drinks for tips.
No, they're not.
That is my job.
If you want to run a business, you gotta pay your employees. He just chooses not to pay them, and I won't tolerate it.
You know how much I bust my ass here? I'm here all day, every day, all week.
So the place is organized and clean and together?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll see about that, won't we? Let's see what we got, JP.
There's a smell back here. I'm guessing this area's not been touched.
Look at this. It's bacteria. That's growth. We've walked 2 feet into your bar, and look at this.
That's the bartender's job to clean.
And it's your job to make sure they do. You're gonna blame them.
'Cause I can't do everything.
You just told me you did everything. What else we got, Mia?
I want to check some bottles. I'm seeing fruit flies.
We have fruit flies here? Guys flying around?
Yep, got them here.
Oh.
There's a big one in this one. It's like a moth or something.
How bad is that?
I think this is the worst one that we've seen. This is dry vermouth.
Oh my God.
Dry vermouth should look clear. Anybody want to drink that?
I want you to see something. Oh my God. I have never seen anything like that in my life. 30 years in this business. Is that unbelievable?
That's bull. I checked all these bottles. This is a setup, because that was clean.
So we went out and caught all of these with little traps, right? Little traps everywhere. Then I peeled them off the trap and I put them in this bottle. You're a moron to even suggest such a thing. Come on, man! You're gonna insult my intelligence and them? This bar is failing because of you! Because you don't do but your family. Let's get the hell away from this bar, because this is disgusting. And when I get back here, you better be covered in because that's what you deserve.
Somebody needs to kick that guy's ass.
Shauna, want an order of mozzarella sticks, a couple of Swiss and bacon burgers, medium rare.
Medium rare or medium?
Well, whatever.
That's cooking 101.
Right. All right, so we got a few hamburgers going down. Do you see the fryer?
I do.
It's bubbling. There is a layer of gunk on the bottom of that fryer that is not allowing it to fry properly.
There's that.
Okay, well, she's eating.
Look at that look on her face.
Yeah, she's chewing that over.
Oh, you know how when you have that mozzarella that's so hard?
She can barely swallow this.
Wow, she's still chewing.
She's been chewing 20 seconds. 30 seconds, the same bite. Hold on. This is a world-class chew. She's in 40 seconds. Are we gonna make a minute? The 1 minute chew is out. Yes! The 1 minute chew!
I'm not sure I can eat that.
Maybe the burgers will be better.
Hopefully. Okay, so one of the reasons last night that your mozzarella sticks weren't frying crispy was because there is a layer of gunk in here. Oh my all of this.
God, that's nasty.
This grease is disgusting. The first thing they're gonna do is clean this freaking fryer. The fryer can work properly if it doesn't have 5 inches of scum on the bottom. That's what's going in the food each time you're frying.
It's a wake-up call, that's for sure.
Kitchen's open tonight?
Yeah.
So we'll have an order of sliders?
If they want something, then you just put it in, and Justin will have to make it.
The whole thing?
Sweet. Really excited about this right now.
Oh, I have to do my job now, sorry.
I'm not a cook.
Hell. So let's take a look in the kitchen here. Now, there's no grill on. There's no fryer on. I'm not even sure they have product. It doesn't seem like this kitchen's even open.
There's nothing in there. There is nothing in this kitchen.
I do not want to talk to anybody at all, so don't come back here.
Okay.
Paige just took an order from her own closed kitchen. If there's anybody in the room who would know that the kitchen wasn't open, it would be
the manager.
Yes.
Turning on a fryer is not like a 30-second thing. You need that oil. You're talking 2.5 gallons of oil in 20, 30 minutes to heat up. So these sliders that are 5 minutes into your timer are gonna be a half, ooh. The fryer baskets have either rust or buildup of food that has turned into mold that has dried out. There's no action going on. They're ignoring the kitchen. Ah, man. Wow.
Oh my God, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this at all. Like, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
So he went in the kitchen, said, we don't have any of this.
You. I'm not gonna do that, and it shouldn't be my responsibility.
Justin walked. Amber had asked him to help out in the kitchen. Didn't do as he was directed.
Okay, so here's the good news. Chris moved. He can't even stand up without leaning on something.
That's pretty bad right there.
Just wondering what happened in the kitchen.
We do not have sliders at the moment.
Chicken fingers, you down with that?
Yeah, sure. Can we?
All right, so
Like, why don't you help cook something? Like, put some liners. Just help me instead of standing. Like, help.
Oil should never bubble like that. That's all dirt and humidity. See the steam coming up? That's the moisture of the chicken being cooked at the wrong temperature. I feel bad for her, don't you? Think of this employee trying to do good, doesn't know what she's doing.
You couldn't get me to eat something fried in that fryer. That chicken's already out of the fryer. From a frozen product in an under temperature fryer, there's no way that chicken is ready.
This is bad.
We can't let anybody eat that. Would you go in and just check the safety on this for me?
I got you, buddy. You're gonna serve this, are you? It's cold, look, because of the fryer temperature. See how they're greasy? Don't serve it, don't serve it. I'm not gonna let you serve this. Here, I'm not gonna let you serve this. This should have oil in it, this should be clean. In fact, you know, let's do this. If you'll eat this, then we'll serve it. Yeah?
Oh, you're gonna piss me off.
If you can serve this food, this is what you're taking, my friend, and putting in food. This right here. You can't walk in this kitchen and clean this kitchen, but you have no problem serving this type of food to customers out there. Go ahead, eat it. Eat it.
He won't eat it.
You back here and have your lady do this when you're sitting in the bar getting drunk. That's a big man right there.
Okay, we'll do the nacho fries and turkey melt.
I'm gonna give you guys this. This is your number that he's gonna call.
Where do I get up?
You're gonna go right there to that counter. Okay. When he serves it, he's gonna yell for that number, and you're gonna go pick up your food right there.
Can you like ring a bell rather than like screaming out across the bar? What's that sound?
Fries in the fryer.
Those are the fries in the fryer.
Yeah. Well, I just see all that bubbling up, and I'm just thinking somebody's gonna eat that.
You see smoke like that coming out of the oil. That's because of all the debris in the oil, correct?
Yes. It'll get to the point where it can just bubble right over.
Look at it go!
Oh my God.
But look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's the worst we've ever seen, Mike.
Yeah. Luckily, he was standing right there. I mean, that's a serious fire hazard.
Okay, so he's taking the cheese, he's added some water to it.
Very special recipe going on here. Look at it, it's all lumpy. You're using crap, and then you're watering it down, and you're putting it on more crap, and then you're sending it out.
Nacho fries? The nacho fries, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, man, appreciate it.
I want to see if they're actually gonna eat this the way this looks.
Yo.
That's not real cheese.
I mean, honestly, this looks like a joke. When it came out on that styrofoam plate with that gross, fake nacho cheese. That was greasier than my face back in middle school. Like this thing, it was so wild.
So there's our owner. Have you seen him do anything tonight other than sit there?
He sat at the end of the bar and just had a drink and didn't do.
All right, we're going in.
Those have to taste awful.
The cheese kind of tastes like water.
If I didn't ask them to come into this bar, they'd leave right now, wouldn't they?
Absolutely.
It's a little weird.
There's like a bitter aftertaste. Oh my God.
I can't even look through this.
I can't watch this anymore. Somebody's gonna get sick.
Stop him.
Come on in.
First of all, look at that fry. What you're about to see will blow you away. Here we go. Look at this, guys. You ever see oil smoke like that? You know why it's doing that? Because it is so contaminated with bacteria and filth. Do you understand how dirty that is?
Yeah.
You leave at night and don't clean it. You let him leave at night and don't clean it.
I personally have spoken to Lewis about cleaning the kitchen numerous times. And I've been on my hands and knees scrubbing the floor. The floor was like that all the way
Really?
across.
What about that?
I did not finish.
So that's like changing a baby's diaper, but not between the cheeks of his ass, because you don't see it? Will you eat that food?
No, I don't want to eat that food. I don't
So
want to
if
eat
you won't eat it, how do you give it to them?
My stomach hurts. I feel like I can't believe I just ate this nonsense.
Is that chicken on the trash can? I think he has chicken just sitting on the trash can. Wow.
There's raw and cooked food everywhere.
Raw chicken right now in the sink. That's your dish sink. That's your dish sink. And she's rinsing the chicken.
Okay, now let's see what she does with her hands after this. It's dripping right on the table.
Yeah.
So if our rule is here 12, 14 hours a day, what the hell is he doing?
It's not training him.
This is the slowest Mother's Day we've had ever, child, since I've been here in 10 years. And we can't do our job.
He's not cleaning the kitchen, he's not organizing the kitchen, he's not cleaning the kitchen. What the hell does this guy do all day?
You have a lot of nerve, ma'am. You have a lot of nerve, ma'am.
Now that wet chicken is going in the fryer.
Yeah, and wait till you see this fryer. Look at this foam or froth. Look at that. Look at the foam.
Oh my God, I've never seen it that bad, ever.
I've never. That tells me the bottom of the fryer is not being cleaned. So all that stuff is kind of floating to the top.
Gross. So if you were Ramiro and put up 300 grand and was losing $6,000 a month, and that's the way Raul cleaned your kitchen, would you be okay with that, Chef?
Not at all. He'd be out. He'd be out the back door.
Look at this, Chef. Chef, can they serve that food?
Cannot serve that food, John.
They can't serve any of it.
No, we can't let them get that.
Let's go in together. You shut the bar down because they can't serve drinks. Shut the kitchen down. I'll go for the owners.
You got it.
How much money you got in this place?
About 300,000.
300,000. How much money does he have in it?
None.
So your brother doesn't respect your money, or he's an idiot?
I think he respects my money, and I don't think he's an idiot.
So is he lazy?
No, absolutely not.
So, really? So did you change this oil? Look at the color of these, Chef. Is that right? No. So, look at that oil. Can any of this be right with that oil? No. So all of it is frickin' wrong.
That's disrespectful, man.
You did is disrespectful to your customers.
I'm trying to do what I can do.
You're gonna get somebody sick.
I'm one guy in here trying to do what I can do.
So are you a whip? Are you an idiot? Are you lazy?
They're saying I'm too
What exactly are
They're saying I'm
you?
too hard on these people. I'm trying to do the best I can do, the best I know how to do. And yeah, we're up tonight.
So the best you can do sucks. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Robert Gaddy.
Manny LeGreg, good to meet you, sir.
How you doing, Manny? How you doing?
Brought him in here to do recon for me. And I've been watching this freak show that is your business tonight, which is outrageous. Hello, Ashley.
Hello there, sir.
I'm John.
Hi, John. Nice to meet you.
I would not be smiling if I were you.
What do you see, Chef?
It's gross back here. Look at this. When was the last time this fryer was actually cleaned out?
I actually told them to clean it.
But they didn't do it. So they completely disrespect you.
Yes, they did.
This up here, this is gonna burn the whole building down.
What is this?
Chicken crumbs.
Chicken crumbs from when?
Yesterday.
So you guys leave the chicken in there at room temperature for over 24 hours and put other chicken in with it? Are you nuts?
It's supposed to be cleaned out every day.
But it's not, and it's on you.
we get chewed out if we throw it away.
But I also told you to clean that bowl out every night.
But if we throw that away, you hate making that. That's the biggest seller. That's why you don't want it to go.
So explain that.
There ain't no excuse for that. There's
How
no
about
excuse.
explain that?
Just overworked.
Robert,
Call him out!
very much bull. Y'all are not overworked down here by far.
And what comes on the sampler?
Everything.
Robert. Oh, thank you. We'll order the sampler. I want to get the chili cheese fries, too.
So they're gonna microwave the chili. Did you see that?
Yep. Oh, thanks. Can we get a couple of traps? Thank you. The cheese isn't melted.
The French fries are soggy.
Thank you. We still have the sampler coming out, right? What's the ticket time on this? It's been a while.
8 minutes.
I think I forgot to put that in.
Oh, no.
Forgot to put it in.
They are responsible for leaving the bar to cook the food, then who is taking care of the bar guests?
Where's all my bartenders? This lovely gentleman needs some beers.
We're now at 11 minutes on that platter. Now, normally a potato skin would be fried so it's crisped and then topped off. So I'm guessing this is going to be very soggy. Look at those wings. They're not crisp. You can see it.
Potatoes are raw.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's raw.
Yeah, raw.
It's raw.
Oh, that's gross.
Don't eat that, Kevin. Don't eat that.
I can't let this go on. I'm going in. Look at the filth everywhere. Look at the filth in here. Look at the filth in here. It just keeps getting better, guys. This is your future. Look at it. Look at the sludge on the bottom of this grease. This is why their fried food was terrible. Do you want to eat this? Come on in, Kev.
Oh, my God.
Look at him. He's going to barf.
Do you know how old that oil is?
No.
Do you see how thin the oil is? All the properties of the oil have completely broken down. All you're doing is boiling food in old oil that's
Look at that.
dirty.
Go. Can I get a pint of Guinness?
See how everything calmed down now? Like, now we're all scared as bollocks. I want to run.
That does that.
I mean, that's...
Packy.
How's it going, Mr.
Jon
Taffer?
Taffer.
How you doing, John? How's it going?
John, please. I'd like you to meet two dear friends of mine.
Oh, jeez, really?
Jerry.
Jerry, nice to meet you, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Gavin.
Gavin, how's it going, Gavin?
Talk about what your experience was here in the bar.
There was flies in the drink. But the number one thing for me is the chicken. Overcooked, dry. There's something Irish about it. I said it as soon as I walked in. There's something Irish about this bar. It looks like it's an American opened an Irish bar.
What bottles have fruit flies in them? Show them to me.
Probably every one of them.
You put them back there with the flies in them, didn't you? So you served a drink to a guest, and he puts it back down there and serves it to the next guest. He's pissing on your business, isn't he?
Yeah.
Pulls his frickin' pants down behind the bar. That's you. Jerry, I want you to go behind the bar, take every bottle with bugs in it, and put it on top of the bar. Let's line them all up. There's fruit flies in the drinks. They're serving it that way, and they don't even care. I want to use tonight as an example of what is so wrong with this bar and every person in it. So how many you got up there now?
9 so far.
9 so far, and he's just starting.
Check that one out.
Look at the bugs in this bottle.
Oh my God.
Oh. This is the future of your family. Do you understand that?
Yeah, John, I do.
Oh my.
That's disgusting.
That's gross.
Pretty much every drink you order tonight has flies in it.
So you already blew this money. I'm just burning it a second time because you already did.
How we doing with the oysters?
I need it garnished.
All right, well, you got everything right here.
Can John come and help do this?
John, can you ring and do some tacos for me, please?
I'm ready.
One set of tacos. Bring in a zombie and a taco.
Bring it back. Dump it. Dump it.
What's wrong with it?
Tastes like nothing but juice.
Oh, great. I'm making those table drinks right now.
Yeah, but you're not making them if they go in the garbage, Callie. Come on, you gotta make them right. Or there's no point. Let's go! Come on!
I can do this. 769.
Transactions, there we go. We're collecting money. Callie, you're smiling.
Trying. Who else needs a drink? I can do 2 at a time.
Let's go, guys. Hustle, hustle, hustle. These tickets are gonna just keep firing. I need a runner. Here we go. I got 2 orders right here. Knock it out. Shuck the oysters. Get the other shucker, and you guys do it together. This is teamwork right now, guys. Make it look perfect if you want people coming back. What the I got rats running under my feet right now. John, rats. I just had 3 of them go right under my feet.
3 rats. So they're under here now?
Yes.
Do you understand what corporate responsibility is?
Yes.
Do you understand what it is to own a freaking business?
Yes.
And you're feeding people?
Yes.
Can't do this.
Oh my God.
What do you say, Nick? Rats. In a tropical location like Florida, rats are a fact. They live in walls, they live in foundations. You have to use a professional exterminating program or they'll take over your bar. Guys, I can't honestly sell food when you're watching a rat run by, Logan.
You're very right.
Shut the equipment off.
Tonight was not a success. We were almost caught up when the rat went between Chef and Logan and it got shut down.
So how much are you losing a month now?
$4,000 a month, easy.
So you're feeling the pressure?
I feel the pressure every day.
I want to bring my experts in, and they're going to help me turn this place around.
Guys, my name is Jon Taffer. I have turned around over 800 bars. This is a good friend of mine and one of the best mixologists in the world, Peter O'Connor. Peter is the master of whiskey for Diageo. So what I wanted to do now, Peter, is let's see what we got to work with.
Okay, no problem. How often do you clean the bar, guys?
Every night.
I just want to show you this so you can see properly. Soda gun is clean, but how often do you clean this? Look at that. Look at this. How often do you clean that?
What is that?
That's sugar syrup. So there's flies in there, there's bacteria in there, that's an E. coli colony. And the soda gun is sitting in this.
Like, that is just disgusting.
You guys said you clean every day.
I can't explain it.
Laziness on the
It's
employee.
laziness. That's all it is. Guys, come around here. I really want to show you this here. What is that on the glass?
That's
You
a
see it?
roach.
Oh, there's another one inside, John. Oh, that's disgusting.
Look at this.
Ah.
Look at these roaches inside your beer cooler. Did you know that there were roaches here, Jameson?
We found out a bunch of them were living under their printer machine back there.
Let's go check the kitchen. Hey, Nick.
John, I'm just gonna show you here. I'm gonna open this up. I'm just gonna dump this on top here. We got bugs there, and not only that, this says seasoned flour breader. And I open that up, and I'm seeing that in there.
Okay, that's disgusting. You know, guys, I'm trying to stay calm here, but when I see this, Todd, cockroaches in your flour. If there's roaches in here, there's roaches in the whole kitchen. It could be anywhere.
I am gonna get on the phone and I am gonna fumigate this building tonight. When this place has no roaches, then Nick and I will come back and go to work.
There are bugs. You're back here all night. I've had my ass chewed by professional ass chewers, and Jon Taffer can't break me.
Good morning. I had an exterminator come in here. He found roughly 14 colonies of German cockroaches. They carry literally hundreds of disease. Because you're irresponsible. I want to talk to you for a moment about respect as a manager. Respect as a manager is something that's earned. It's earned by holding your employees accountable. You fight for standards when you make them perform better every day. That's why you can't be behind the bar all the time. You've got to be managing this.
Right.
I don't do this on my own. So I have 2 great experts that I want to bring in. So here is Jen J. and Anthony Curtis.
Hi, guys.
So let's start with a little walkthrough. What do you see, Jen? Just talk to me here.
The big thing that's just screaming to me, plastic cups, reminds me of a frat party, something like that. I see just disgusting bar rot, layers of dirt, filth. I can't really tell exactly what it is. There's splatters, So that's disgusting.
What's that? I think it's still alive. It's still alive. Give me the other cup. You can't be serious. Show that to them.
So this should not be behind a bar, guys. This is just disgusting.
It's alive, guys.
Should not be happening.
Obviously, if a customer sees this, guys, it's a nightmare. Do you see them often?
Bigger ones like that, yeah.
You proud of that?
No.
But you walk by it every day, Lise, and you didn't do anything about it.
That's half a dozen diseases sitting at the bottom of a plastic cup. Lisa's coming to the realization that she's not as good as she thinks she is.
Is it together? We're gonna do cash? Yeah, we'll do cash, please. Thank you.
See any smiles, any interaction yet? Wow, she looks like she's at a funeral, doesn't she?
She looks miserable.
Yeah.
Is that skunk in the soda gun?
It sure is.
No, that was bad.
That was bad.
Real bad.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks.
When she opened the ice well to get ice, I could have sworn I saw just a blackness, and I hope it's not mold.
Oh, man, if that's mold, then we can't let our bartenders have the cocktail.
When she was scooping ice to put into her well,
yeah,
that's where I saw it, so...
I'm going in, guys. Robbie.
Hi, John.
Jon Taffer.
Absolute pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come back with me for a moment.
Sure, sure.
First of all, I don't want you guys to drink that. Come with me, Rob. You know, when I hear your story, and I hear how you love the community, right, and how much this town means to you, and then I see things like filth that is unbelievable, that if you guys drink this, you will get sick. You know what this is? See those little chunks? Feces from cockroaches and fruit flies. So, come with me, Rob. This is mold in this ice machine. This will get every single one of you sick. Now, you girls are bartenders. Would you work here knowing that?
Absolutely not.
So that's the filth just here. I mean, look at this freaking place. I mean, it's unbelievable. There's just junk everywhere. And I haven't even gone in the kitchen yet. So this is a guy who loves the community, but serves you bacteria. This is a guy who cares about his employees, right? But lets you work in disgusting filth. That is unbelievable. So do you care about this community? Or are you full of shit? Because somebody who cares doesn't do this. Now I gotta ask you the question, what stinks in this place? Because it isn't tobacco.
A couple of days ago, we found a rat. We put down rat poison and ate the rat poison, and we're guessing it died.
We have no idea where it's at.
We have no idea where it's at.
You smell it? Because I do. There is a stench in this bar that smells like death. It's awful. And as I walk to the back, it gets worse and worse and worse. You smell it? I wouldn't put that in your mouth if I were you.
We don't know if it's in the wall or in the air ducts.
Oh! How long did it take me to find it?
A couple of minutes.
How long have you been looking for it?
About 2 or 3 days.
And you didn't even move a freaking couch?
We can smell it over here.
That's your freaking future right there, man.
I see it.
And you're manager of this place? Get a rag and pick this thing up now.
Gotcha. This man is killing us.
Ah, the blood on the floor. You don't deserve to be in business. Shut this place down. Guys, please get out of here. Give them their money back now. I'm out of here, man. Jesse's attitude stinks. He's acting like a college kid who doesn't care. It's infuriating. Unbelievable, man.
What a joke.
Let me just get a burger.
How do you want it cooked?
Medium. All right.
Okay, cool. Just got it. All right, great, cool.
Oh, at least we're gonna cook our bacon.
You know what
There's the
this
onion.
guy's doing?
Right after he touched the raw bacon, there's
Oh.
our onion.
Now the raw is on the cutting board. Bingo, health violation. There we go.
There's the patties.
Frozen
No,
burger
it's
patties.
Frozen.
Berto, I'm Jon Taffer.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice
sir.
to meet you, too.
I saw you put a hamburger on a grill.
Yeah.
And I watched you for 14 minutes not turn that hamburger over. The hamburger was burnt. The guest couldn't eat it. The reason why you're not selling food, I think, is that you're lazy. And for a guy who's been working in a kitchen 19 years, you know better.
No, this is not the army, okay? Don't talk to me like that.
Let me tell you what he does, Sal. He goes into the refrigerator, he pulls out a raw piece of bacon, puts it on a cutting board with your bare hands, raw pork. Then a couple of minutes later, he puts the salad right on top from where the pork was. You didn't wash your hands? You didn't wash the cutting board?
No, you did not.
Every time.
No, you did not.
Every time I wash my hands right here.
You did not.
Every time I wash my
What happens when you put raw pork on lettuce and send it out in the dining room? What happens, Roberto?
Oh, yeah, it gets contaminated.
It's irresponsible and it's illegal.
In 19 years, nobody got sick here.
You don't know that. Food poisoning can happen in an hour or it can take days. Roberto has cross-contamination all over this kitchen, so I don't know how many people have gotten sick here. This device measures bacteria content on surfaces.
Okay.
So the only thing
this device is going to check, and I'm going to see right now whether we're getting people sick or not. Any count over 2,500 is a failure.
I'm just touching surfaces that a hand would touch. We have 199,308 counts of bacteria, which is a failing grade.
So guess what you're doing tonight? You're cleaning the kitchen like you should have. You clean the kitchen, I come back tomorrow. Chef, we go through this whole place with the swab tomorrow. If it isn't clean, I'll get a cook who will clean it, and it won't be you.
If you want to
Listen to this, Sal.
you can fire me.
Listen to this.
Don't talk to me like that because I'm not kidding.
What I care about is you're irresponsible and lazy.
You know what? You.
You say you to me? You don't like it, walk out of here. You want me to treat you like a man? Act like one. Good night.
You gotta clean the whole kitchen.
I'm not supposed to do the cleaning here.
So this isn't your responsibility?
You're supposed to keep it clean.
You don't want to do it.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you? Chef, give us a quick look.
All right. So we're gonna give it a couple of quick swabs, just on some of the surfaces.
Now, last night we had a count of 190,000.
Not a pretty number. Our count right now is 0.
Well, thank you.
Roberto, congratulations and thank you.
Sorry about what happened last night.
Me too.
Let me get an order of wings and then a brisket.
Brisket?
Do I pay here or?
Yeah, you pay here.
This is an incredibly inconvenient way to take care of guests.
They got separate registers for the front of the house and the back of the house. It is divided.
Why did it take you so long?
One guy is both cooking and cashier and order.
This bar is known for barbecue. The food should be fresh off the grill, not stored in containers. Wow, that brisket is dry. This bar's a legacy, and they've let the legacy go down the drain. That is a lot of sauce.
Thank you.
Look at that mess.
The brisket is dry as hell. Honestly, I don't understand how they're so dry with so much sauce. It's a lot of sauce.
Can you taste the meat?
I mean, I can tell the meat is there because I'm chewing it.
Want me to take it back for you?
I'm not gonna finish it. Yeah, please.
Okay, sweetie.
I'm scared about the kitchen.
Don't worry, it's good.
Ruth publicly shamed Alan's food. Now the customers are afraid to eat it. For every person that complains about their food, there's 26 quiet people that just don't come back.
Alan, this is the chef that John sent.
I'm Chef Vic. So what we got going, Chef? Kind of seen a few things going on that I got a question. You know, you're letting meat sit out in unsafe temperatures. You know about danger zones? Under 40, over 140. Either you don't know or you don't care.
I care, and I know.
Anything between is a breeding ground for bacteria. That can make somebody sick.
What temperature you think this meat is? 114. This should be over 140 degrees. Is this your good old macaroni and cheese? Okay, it's cheese, it's got dairy in it. You're at 73. You're gonna give someone the bro.
Alan does not listen to me. I can't help someone that doesn't want help.
That goes
both ways.
Okay, when have you told me something in the morning? I'll listen to you. You're not always right. That's what your actions say, bruh. That's what your actions.
I know I can cook.
Alan, people were throwing it in the garbage.
So look at this gasket, guys.
Yep.
You can see the filth on my finger, but watch this, guys. I've got a really new technology called a bacteria count. And what it does is, using a swab, I can wipe something down, put it in this device, and it tells me the exact count of bacterial organisms that are on any surface electronically. In order to pass the swab test, a surface needs a count of under 2,500 bacterial organisms. If it's more than that, it fails the test. Oh my God. 4 million organisms are in that very spot. What does that word say on the bottom?
Results fail.
If I go through the kitchen with a pocket full of these swabs, what is that screen gonna say to me every time?
Well, there's not a doubt. I'm not doing my job.
If I see this reading again, I will fire your ass personally, and I'll love every minute of it, because this is infuriating to me. That's why management has to manage. I see the look on your face, Brad. You're disappointed, aren't you?
A little bit.
You got $500,000 in this place, man. I want you pissed off.
There's some stuff that I'm hearing that I don't want to hear. I think the cooks have to take responsibility for keeping the stuff clean. And if they can't figure that out, we'll have to find someone that can.
I'm gonna go through this kitchen tomorrow with this device, and it better frickin' be clean. Your ass is on the line. Let's go to work, guys.
One downfall in the kitchen is unacceptable. Can't happen. Right now, I feel pretty embarrassed. It's a learning lesson.
Before the kitchen can open for the night's stress test, Jon makes sure the staff passes the bacteria swab test.
So guys, I want to test this one last time. Remember, anything over a reading of 2,500 fails.
If they don't pass this bacteria test, one or all of them are getting fired, and they deserve it.
Oh, man. What does that say?
0 and pass.
0 and pass, guys. Yesterday, I got so angry at Jeff. But you know what? He cleaned the kitchen, and he showed me he wants to learn. Awesome. Now it's time to cook, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Is that exposed countertop?
That's the rusted freezer.
That's the top of a residential top-load freezer.
You know how that gets like that? Somebody either sitting on it or sleeping on it. That doesn't happen.
What the hell is that?
There's icicles.
Is that insulation? What is that?
Oh my God. Where do you think all that insulation is in the food? And that's not wrapped up.
Oh. Fiberglass is made from glass that's pulled into thin fibers. If it gets into food, it could kill somebody. It's incredibly dangerous. Fiberglass should be nowhere near food. Look at this frickin' guy.
Unbelievable. He's grabbing his own chicken fingers or mozzarella sticks, whatever it is, and throwing it in the fryer.
Hold on. Let me finish my order first, please.
Poor guy.
What happens if they burn themselves? They get sued for a couple million.
Come on, seriously. He's working.
Almost done.
What are you making? Why don't you let him make it?
Because I like making it myself.
They don't care.
It's a free-for-all.
New York burgers. Don't get them nowhere else.
No more meat.
All the customers took all the beef.
Yeah. The other people ate everything, so it's no more. That's it. No more hamburgers. And this is not just today. This is all the time. And when I try to say something, they don't like it. They think I'm the stupid.
All right, so right down in here, you've got glasses sitting upside down.
You ever hear the saying, don't eat yellow snow? Did you see the color of the ice in there? What color is it?
Yellow.
Imagine. So, Stuart, Eric, you look at that yellow ice and you don't do a thing. Do you understand this bar isn't a failure? You are? All right, Josh, you and I have seen a lot of horrible things that are so horrible, they're almost humorous.
At least you know it's cold because it's got icicles.
And the good thing is we know that it's 30% insulated.
30.
Versus uninsulated. Look at this.
And this is where all the food is. Now it's only 25% insulated.
So what is the difference between this and this, which is sitting opened in here? Josh, look at this.
They look the exact same.
You want to eat it?
No.
You know what else? Last night, your customers came in here with their hands, grabbed stuff out of here, walked over, dropped it in the fryer. So you know how many customers' hands have been in this?
and then they don't close it, so it's all freezer burned and ruined. So I got an open bag of carrots. Look at those. Freezer burned, right? You want to eat those? Here we got an open bag of more carrots. You want to eat those?
No.
Here's an open bag of... Oh, boy, Josh, wait till you see these.
More carrots.
I'm just going to keep on going.
Hey, guys.
As soon as I walked in the kitchen, I knew that there was a cleanliness problem going on here. You could smell the fish. You could smell the odors. But I noticed all this grease. Do you scrape under here? Do you clean?
You got these things. It's not my fault. Just want to cook and that's it.
Look at this. Whoa. This right here, it definitely is a fire hydrant. They leave this grease. You get a fire going under there, the fire explodes, we got a mess. I want to see where your walk-ins at. When the last time you guys cleaned the floor?
I'm not lying to you, like 2 days ago, sir.
You want to tell me this is 2 days ago? You got blood under here. This is not 2 days ago.
If you care about quality, why would you do that?
Sorry, sir.
So he knows that it's wrong, but he does it anyway. That's not acceptable.
All right, sir.
So guess what you're doing tonight? You're cleaning this kitchen the way you should have cleaned it in the first place.
Are you guys aware of how filthy this kitchen is? Just going like this, I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw tonight. Dust on the hood and falling on the flat top. This falls on your food every time you guys are cooking.
Look at that thing.
I mean, there's mushrooms, there's shrimp in there, or something in there. How dare you serve someone out of this kitchen?
Let's go and walk in for a second. Look at that chicken breast. See the brown on top?
Yeah.
How did that brown get there, Mitch?
Not being covered right.
What about the bacon over there? It's too close to the floor. Code is 6 inches from the floor. It's unwrapped. Could you sell that to somebody responsibly as a chef?
Absolutely not.
This is the most expensive stuff in this walk-in. And what are we doing?
Throwing it away.
You guys are chefs, and I'm dealing with the same low-level that I deal with a cook who's worked in a kitchen for 2 months. Guess what you're doing tonight? Look at me. Clean it.
Everybody ready to come into the Hammer and have some fun? Come on in.
Minix, you got it.
The bar gets packed right away.
I got
Do not want to have your nozzle in the beer.
Bam. The stress got to them. They kept forgetting things. Are you kidding me? No. Sorry. Bring it back. We don't serve it until it's ready. I'm starting from a terrible place. They can't even serve beer. So I just figured this out. You know why our beer's tracking to 44 degrees? And every 5 to 10 seconds, they open those frickin' doors, grab cold pint glasses. The coolers never come down to temperature, and the whole cooler is warm, so all of our beer is warm. That's what's going on here. Chris, this is too important. It'll take me a minute. I've been watching this cooler all night long. Those doors open every 5 to 10 seconds. So what do you think the temperature is in here?
I would probably say 40 degrees.
Nick, I want you to put a thermometer in that chicken.
What temperature should this chicken be at?
41 or below.
Are you guys aware that this is at 44 degrees?
I was not aware about it.
Try the ribeye.
John, this is at 45 degrees.
Chef, what happens to me when it's at 45 degrees?
It's building bacteria right now.
That will get people sick. As a professional, I'm ashamed of both of you. Throw the away. Anytime proteins like that are over 40 degrees, bacteria grows. I made them throw away all of their protein. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They frickin' deserve it.
$45 my ass, dude. Hey, Mitch, you want to put all this? Just dump it. I'm not going to throw all this meat away, so I might as well take the $200 bills and throw them in the trash can. Let's just put it back into the region. Chris definitely tried to hold on to the chicken. He tried to salvage some money. He's more interested in a couple dollars than getting somebody sick.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm with John. John sent me back here
This right here, this is scary. This attracts rodents. They'll come and feed on this. See all this stuff right here? That is what is gonna attract pests. This concerns me. We just ordered a bunch of food, but what the is that?
We have a regular that comes in, and that's where we put all of our leftover stuff for the night for his chickens.
This place is freaking filthy. I mean, I understand you guys are trying and everybody's trying, but this is something that's very, very important in running a kitchen, is learning how to handle food, the environment, and keeping things clean and keeping people safe. You're walking back here?
Yep.
See, the thing is, all this stuff on the ground, that's telling me, you know, look at all that. Holy there's rat droppings. Oh my God, it's completely everywhere. All through here. This is gonna get someone sick. That is what happens when you don't clean. I'm gonna have to get John on this one. That is disgusting. When I walked in here, I saw the cheese really close. And then I moved it, and there's rat droppings.
Oh.
There's rat fur and hair.
I could see it. It looks like there might even be a carcass down there.
Might be a carcass. Rat shit.
Look at that. We can't eat any of this food.
No, these are all rat droppings.
I gotta get Dave in here. Were you guys aware of the rat droppings in the walk-in?
No, sir.
No, can I show you this? I would stop the food because I'm not gonna eat anything that I ordered
Understood.
here. Are you LD?
I am.
So you're responsible for this place,
Yes,
right?
Sir.
Look at this floor. All of this is rat droppings, all mixed in there. I'm concerned that that actually might be a rat carcass. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this. This place is completely infested. Did you know this was here?
No, sir.
David, so you've invested how much here?
Well, I bought it for $450 and Benson probably $75 on top of that.
So you're in here 5 1/4.
Right.
And look at that. That's your investment. How does that make you feel?
Not good.
If we can't get this place to be reasonably clean and function better,
right,
then I don't know how I get your money back.
Right.
So we got a major issue here. Do you agree?
I agree.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.